Hello and welcome to the Big Wobble. A magnitude 6.1 quake in northern Japan is the earthquake which never was. Major quake is simply deleted by USGS. It has not been downgraded, it was clearly there and now it's gone. If anybody is out there has any idea why it would be removed, please let me know. This could well be the reason. Next day, Japan rumbles. One day after the magnitude 6.1 was removed, another 9 major quakes occurred all around the Fukushima area. Coincidence? A witness said the scene was breathtaking. Tens of thousands of dead fish wash ashore in Hong Kong's Stanley district. A strange worm creature is freaking out the internet. A fisherman in Taiwan discovered this strange creature and uploaded the video to Facebook in his effort to identify it. Some are speculating it is a ribbon worm. People are feeling the heat across western Montana as the first heat wave of the year envelopes the state. And the Indian heat wave is not expected to subside in the coming days, and the death toll is still rising.
Cyclone Ashoba is expected to make landfall in the South Shakir Governorate of Oman today. Rough seas are expected in the coming hours, characterised by swells of up to 7 metres. At least 70 people were killed in Cyclone Gonu in June 2007 and by Cyclone Fet in June 2010.
Here's a beautiful film of Ceres from NASA. German Aerospace Center recently took actual images and height data from NASA's robotic Dawn mission, which is currently visiting Ceres. We have another major quake, a magnitude 6.0, 57 kilometers northwest of San Pedro in Chile. It's only the third major quake of June and the 61st major quake of this year.
Aid workers have been searching through the rubble for survivors after Thursday's landslides struck the northeastern Nepalese region of Taplejung. Local media said 53 people were killed and 24 are missing. There have been many injuries with people's homes destroyed. Nepal is still recovering from the 2 earthquakes in April and May, which killed over 8,500 people.
They say a new eruption near a supervolcano, Mount Sinabung, could rain down hell. A volcano in western Indonesia is now spewing large clouds of searing gas and ash high into the air, posing threats to nearby villages. There is no known cure. MERS has South Korea gripped in fear, but just how did it arrive there?
Oh, look there, look at that. There's a guy running already. Dad, get away from there, run! See, that's what I'm talking about.
Right in the middle of our interview, Ballesteros spotted this guy swatting at a swarm. He flailed his arms and used his hat to try to shoo him away.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what happened.
Lucky for him, he managed to escape. The couple wasn't so lucky.
Another major quake, a magnitude 6.0 in the area of Tonga. It's the 4th major quake of June and the 62nd of 2015.
At this market in Seoul, they've brought out the big guns in the fight against MERS. The government has repeatedly called for calm, but as fear of contamination spreads, few seem to be listening. Shopkeepers here say many customers are simply staying away.
Sales have dropped by 40 to 50%. Not many people are walking around and kids are hiding at home these days.
Tropical storm Carlos set to hit hurricane category later today. It's the third one to hit the area already in the new season. 40 people killed in just 2 bus accidents in India. Apparently, 135,000 people die on India's roads each year. Another volcano waking up. A volcanic alert for Mount Asama in Japan. Asama's daily sulfur dioxide releases have been growing sharply, hitting 1,700 tonnes on Thursday from 500 tonnes on Monday. It looks like paradise, but this part of the west coast of America seems to be very, very sick. Humans, birds and sea mammals are in danger as another dead zone is found in Californian waters. Dead penguins are washing up on the same Uruguayan beaches where 200 tonnes of dead fish washed up earlier in the year. The experts from Uruguay are saying the deaths are due to migration flows, and fail to mention that more than 200 tonnes of dead fish washed up in the same area 4 months ago. Yet another West Coast marine life mystery. Massive numbers of bright red tuna crabs have washed up due to warm water intrusions. The experts have an easy life. It depends on what marine life washed up. It's either due to warm water or cold water.
At least 9 people are reported dead as a result of torrential flooding in the Georgian capital Tbilisi on Sunday. Heavy rain caused the river in the city to burst its banks, sweeping away buildings and cars and causing devastation amounting to millions of euros. A city official said dozens of families remain homeless as their houses were destroyed or damaged by the floods. Another danger is that the floodwaters damage cages at the city's zoo, setting many animals free. The authorities are now on the hunt for bears, lions, tigers and wolves. Residents were advised to stay indoors until they're recaptured or killed.
A survivor said, "I have never witnessed such a sudden and horrendous wind before. 30 minutes of fierce winds destroy 1,100 trees, 139 houses unroofed, 21 utility poles damaged and 13 cars smashed in Hanoi, Vietnam." Europe on alert as South Korean man held in Slovakian hospital is suspected of having the deadly Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, MERS.
Billions of pieces of plastic are causing thousands of sea creatures to suffer. That's the state of the world's oceans right now. Environmentalists call the massive islands garbage patches, and one of the biggest is in the Pacific. The pockets of trash span the ocean from North America to Japan and also get in the way of shipping as well. Activists have been trying to cope with it by collecting it manually, but the problem grows quicker than they can actually handle it. So the weight of the garbage floating in the Pacific is equal to the weight of 1,000 Eiffel Towers, and the area it occupies is twice the size of Texas.